This is Module 3 presentation over communication and collaboration by Meredith Hill. What is communication? Communication is defined as a general term that implies the conveyance of information either one way or through an exchange with two or more partners. Every day we are communicating through face-to-face, phone calls, emails, text messages. There are so many different ways that people can communicate with each other. And this is something that students need to know how to do to be successful in the real world. There are three basic communication patterns. Point-to-point, two-way, which is either a two-person internet chat or a phone conversation. This could be face-to-face, letters, but that's two or more people talking to each other. Number two was one-to-many. This is a website, a lecture, a TV show, or a three-way phone conversation. No social interaction is happening during this type of pattern. Number three, many-to-many, which is a group discussion. Learning takes place when the communication is based on true social interaction. Social interaction means that the communication is two-way, but it does not mean that participants are just giving each other information. The social interaction occurs between people, but it also needs to be authentic. There are two types of interaction. The first one can be synchronous, which occurs during real time where participants are taking turns, such as during a phone call or face-to-face conversation. This allows people to have instant feedback. Number two, asynchronous is not occurring at the same time, such as in an email conversation or letter. The benefits and challenges for both types. For example, during asynchronous communication, there's more time to think about what they want to say and to consider ideas from others before responding to the recipient. What is collaboration? Collaboration is social interaction in which participants must plan and accomplish something together. According to Hoffman, true collaboration is when the success of the group is paramount and all individuals must contribute to that success. It also adds that no member of the group can be left behind and everyone within the group will do whatever it takes to reach the common goal. The communication process. Planning. Teachers need to check on the effectiveness of the project design using the lesson analysis and adaptation worksheet. Number two, development. During the project, teachers can use formative assessment tools or tools that help students understand their process and provide feedback to them. For example, they could have a checklist or student self-reports, a list of what they accomplished today, or questions that they may have come up with during their learning project. Number three, analysis is important to assess the team and individual accountability in the project. Peer assessments are a good way to know if the students work together or if one felt like they did most of the work. Another is rubrics. Rubrics are useful to assess the product and the process. They can provide criteria for evaluation and the performance levels that should be met. It's also important that teachers can help students understand what is expected of them throughout the project. They are also best understood by students when they have a hand in making them. How communication impacts learning in my workplace. At my school, we have communication through the teachers and administration, through emails. We have staff meetings where the whole building meets and discusses different topics. And we also have component meetings. During these component meetings, we meet with our math or reading facilitator and the principal to discuss how to improve student learning in those certain areas. We also meet teacher to teacher. We have grade level meetings during the week to discuss planning, and we also communicate through emails. We also have tutor communication forums at our school that we communicate with the tutors on how our students are doing in reading. Then there is this teacher to student communication where we, the teachers, are communicating with students throughout the day. The ISTE net standards that I chose were Administrator, Systematic Improvement. We are collaborating to establish metrics, collect and analyze data, interpret results, and share findings to improve staff performance and student learning. Teacher, model digital age work and learning. To communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, using a variety of digital age media and formats. And the students are communication and collaboration. Communicate information and ideas effectively to multiple audiences using a variety of media and formats. Thank you for watching this presentation.